changing, I can't stand it. My heart can't take this damage. In the way I feel, can't stand it. Baby, I don't understand this. You're changing, I can't stand it. My heart can't take this damage. In the way I feel, can't stand it. Baby, I don't understand this. You're changing, I can't stand it. My heart can't take this damage. In the way I feel, can't stand it. Baby, I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Girl, you're making it hard for me. Girl, you're making it hard for me. Girl, you're making it hard for me. Baby, I don't understand this. You're changing, I can't stand it. My heart can't take this damage. In the way I feel, can't stand it. Baby, I don't understand this. You're changing, I can't stand it. My heart can't take this damage. In the way I feel, can't stand it.
Okay guys, welcome back. Hello Eden, welcome.
Having a pleasant time at school?
Confringo! Accio! I swear I won't be wasting your time, and I'm grateful for the opportunity.
It's moving.
Revelio.
The bag, it's wriggling. What do I want with a niffler?
He's sharp. Stole from me, he
He
did.
was robbed by a niffler.
That's what I'm saying. He's a natural, worth his weight in galleons.
Go on then, show him to me.
I must
You're
have...
wasting my time. Ow!
No, I would never waste your...
Your little
Where's
rat
he gone?
scratched me. The poacher can't even
Oh,
keep
come
hold of
on,
a
where
rat.
are you?
If I
He's
ever
not
catch
a
your
rat.
Confringo.
dead, you hear me? Dead!
I
Get
swear
out of
he's
here!
not a rat.
Amateur.
Incendio. Confringo.
Godric Gryffindor was the greatest duelist in history. Find a good opportunity.
Confringo.
Muggles have made life hard for us, Mr. T.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Hello. Do you have anything for sale?
That I do, but what's a student like yourself doing out here? Got yourself lost, did you?
Just exploring the countryside a bit.
Aye. Nice to break the routine now and then. Bit of a wanderer myself, in fact. Name's Leopold Babcock, and I am indeed here to sell. Now, for someone like yourself who is also prone to wander, I cannot understate the importance of keeping some Wiggenweld potion on hand. I wouldn't dare set foot in a place like the Forbidden Forest without a steady supply. What do you say, my young friend? A measure of safety for the path ahead?
Something to consider. Thank you for your help, Mr. Babcock.
Aye, let me know if you see something you like.
I should be going now. Thank you. Incendio. Brilliant. What are you doing out here?
Challenging you to a game of Summoner's Court. I think it's time you faced a real opponent, outside of Ronan's little lesson in charms class. Summoner's Court isn't just a game. It's a battle of skill. A test of a witch or wizard's mettle. What say?
I'm in. Let's do it.
Brilliant! Summoner's Court. The ever-changing game. Akio. Try to beat that.
Accio.
Akio. All in the wrist. Didn't think you were a match for me. Akio. Nothing to it.
Accio.
Lucky shot. Wait, did I win? I won! We should have bet a few galleons on that round. Care to go again?
Another time, perhaps.
Can't say I blame you. Perhaps come back when you're a bit more prepared to beat someone of my skill.
Confringo! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Revelio.
I really should look into gillyweed, although I'd still need to swim. Why did I never learn how to swim?
Going for a swim?
Goodness, no. Though I'm beginning to think I really should learn how to swim. Can't very well be liaison to the mer people if I don't know how to swim.
You're a liaison to the mer people.
Well, not technically, no. At least not yet. The position doesn't actually exist at the moment, but I have a plan to change that. I'm Nerida, by the way. Nerida Roberts. We didn't officially meet, but we dueled in the Crossed Swans Club.
Yes, of course. Good to see you again.
And you.
You seem quite interested in mer people.
I am. And they're as misunderstood and disregarded by wizard kind as goblins and centaurs are. I feel that if goblins and centaurs have liaison officers at the ministry, then the mer people should have one too.
I'm not so sure this is a worthwhile endeavour. Do the mer people even want to be liaised with?
They seem to be open to it so far. I presented them with a gift a few weeks ago, and they wanted to leave me one as well, in one of their caves. Reciprocity and an offer to visit. I tried telling them I couldn't swim, but I'm afraid that bit got lost in translation. Mermish really is tricky.
Well, I can swim and could help you if you'd like.
You'd really do that? Oh, thank you! Thank you, thank you! The last thing I want is for them to think I'd shunned their gift. Diplomacy is a delicate dance. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think you can dive down to their cave from just there in the water. I can't wait to hear about what you find. One day soon, I'll see for myself. I just know it.
Look at this place. Did the mer people really leave Nerida an artifact? Incendio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio. Lumos. Lumos.
साइड क्वेस्ट कर रहा था। अब क्या करना है? अबे स्टोरी है ना, स्टोरी फॉलो नहीं कर रहा बिल्कुल। साइड क्वेस्ट देख रहा था कैसी। स्टोरी फॉलो नहीं कर रहा। स्पेल सीखनी पड़ रही है ना एक एक करके फाइनल बैटल के लिए, मतलब स्टोरी वाइज। जैसे जैसे बैटल बढ़ रहा है वैसे ऐसे जैसे जैसे मतलब एनिमीज आ रहे हैं अच्छे वाले, तो स्पेल सिखा रहे हैं वो। रात में ज़्यादा बढ़िया दिखता है। वाला कैश देखता हूँ, ये वाली नहीं। ठीक है। ग्लेशियस रिटर्न टू इसी कर लेता हूँ ना, ये कंप्लीट हो गया। नहीं है रास्ता इधर से, भाई कहाँ जा रहा हूँ? क्या मजाक है? अच्छा अच्छा, यहाँ से।
How did you get on with those tasks?
Madam Kagawa, I completed the list of tasks you assigned.
Wonderful. I trust you became more familiar with your broom through the process?
Yes, Professor.
That's good to hear. Keep it up, and perhaps one day you'll have a spot on the Quidditch team. If Black ever permits Quidditch again. Well, with those tasks out of the way, let us get started. Glacius. Pay attention to your wand work. Well done. I'd recommend that you practice your new spell here in my office before taking it out.
अरे यार ये कब खुलेगा?
Glacius.
There you go. Catching them quickly.
Freeze the news increase in ability. भाई इसका तो कूलडाउन बहुत ही ज़्यादा है।
I think you've learned its lesson, but do continue to practice as long as you like.
Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Powerful learning tool.
Confringo. Expelliarmus.
इससे कितना डैमेज पड़ता है? एक्सपेलियार्मस
Confringo!
कंट्रिंगो ज़्यादा पड़ता है ना, ठीक है। This is much better. ये तो चाहिए मेरे को। एक्यो। ये रख लेता हूँ। Hello, Mora. Acquire and use a focus potion. Buy. ये कैसे acquire करूँ? इसको तो यूज ही करना है ना। मैक्सिमा ड्यूल पोशन। ये तो नहीं हो पाएगा। ये कर सकता हूँ। ट्रोल वर्ल्ड में चलते हैं, वर्ल्ड में थोड़ी फाइट लेते हैं। शाम में चलते हैं, पहले वहाँ चलते हैं। कॉमन रूम नहीं, अरे सुबह उठते हैं, सुबह चलते हैं।
Be included.
यहाँ चलते हैं, कुछ एनिमीज तो मिलेंगे। जरा नई स्पेल्स ट्राई कर लेते हैं। अबे यहाँ नहीं आना था।
I know you've made a mistake.
Glacius!
You may want to move.
Accio! Incendio! Confringo! Glacius! Your poaching days are over.
पावरफुल एनिमी है यार।
Potato! Stupefy! 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 Accio! Incendio! Glacius!
डिपल्सो भाई डिपल्सो यूज करना अरे तो खुदा ही नहीं है अभी चलो ये हो गया यहाँ चलते हैं फाइनली चलेंगे बहुत मजा आएगा फास्ट ट्रैवल नहीं करेंगे
Revelio. Incendio. Glacius. Confringo. Accio.
आग लगी हुई है किसी से लग रहा है दो
Accio. Glacius. Protego. Stupefy. Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Glacius.
No, too hard.
Accio. Incendio. Confringo.
I believe you are ready to learn Arresto Momentum, the slowing charm. It allows you to freeze objects or people in mid-air. Simply complete a few tasks and then come and see me.
Seems we may have an intruder.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
About what we discussed, Nerida.
The mer people? Yes. I'm hoping you'll be able to dive down and retrieve the gift they left me.
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe. Oh!
Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here, you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue. You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts. I like to think it enriches his experience. That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beast feed? What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition. And cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
This way. The Neasels are over here.
Oh, couple of Neasel whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes. Stupid thing.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Tuss, peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent.
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone!
That's really not funny.
Let's go.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the Neasels just as you did with Gerald. The Neasels really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one. As do I.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, Where is our new student? Ah, there you are. I would like a moment, please.
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps?
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other fifth years. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
I need to talk to you. Come here.
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least, that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet in the forest.
I'm not sure. What's this all about?
You'll see. I promise you have nothing to fear. I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise. Quite the weather we're having, don't you think?
Where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you. Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead. Stand back. Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them.
Finally, man.
I knew it! I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody.
बैठना था भाई मेरे को उस पे।
So, what did you think of Highwing?
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Professor Howen mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the Ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howen, but on that, I fear she's right. The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on, what they're doing.
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the more I know, the better I can keep Highwing safe.
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
Accio. Glacius. Protego. Stupefy. 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 Accio. Incend. Protego. Stupefy. 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 Accio. Confringo. Incendio. Stupefy. Protego. Stupefy. Glacius. Glacius. Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Accio. Glacius. Incendio. Revelio. Accio. Glacius. Confringo. Protego. Glacius. Incendio. Confringo. Stupefy. Accio. Confringo. Glacius. Protego.
LOL. पंगे नहीं लेने थे भाई उससे. Yeah. Practice flying near. Okay. Near stockpiles.
Could it be a Merlin trial? Incendio. Revelio. Incendio. Confringo. Glacius. There we go.
बिग फैन का क्या मजाक है? हेलो, पाँच मिनट तक।
Accio. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Glacis. Confringo. Protego. Stupefy. Accio. Incendio. Confringo.
पैसे दो भाई, क्या मजाक है?
Accio. Incendio. Confringo.
कुछ भी गिव अवे करो भाई, किसी का गिव अवे करो पैसों का। ठीक है भाई। अबे इसको नहीं मारना, इसको नहीं मारूंगा, बहुत गलत चीज़ है। भाई जानवर नहीं है वो, ध्यान से देखो, कीड़े मकोड़े थे भाई, धरती पे पहुंचते।
That's it.
रिटर्न टू मैडम। ओके, इसको मारू क्या?
Somebody. Ha!
Can do that.
Accio.
Petrificus totem!
Incendio. Venite.
Petrificus totem!
अरे नहीं, हायर लेवल का है।
Petrificus totalis!
शिट शिट शिट।
Petrificus totalis!
हायर लेवल का, हायर लेवल का निकल लो।
Petrificus totalis! Petrificus totalis!
Not the best place for an unaccompanied student.
भाई फास्ट ट्रैवल कर लो, गड़बड़ हो जाएगी वरना। हॉगवर्ट्स सब खेल रहे हो, काश की मस्त बढ़िया गेम। पोशन बनाना था यार वो वाला, बनेगा क्या? बन तो रहा है यार, 2-3 मिनट 600। वेट करना पड़ेगा वहाँ। भाई स्नेप का शार्प कर दिया। मल्टीप्लेयर नहीं है भाई, है तो मगर वो मॉड है मल्टीप्लेयर का, डोडी से करना पड़ेगा। इससे बात करता हूँ तब तक, क्या बोलता है देखते हैं।
Sir, why do I need to complete these tasks again?
Professor Weasley has asked that we all contribute extra time to help you catch up to your peers. And before I teach you Depulso, I must know that you are prepared to handle it.
ऐसे सिखा देना, मंत्री तो बोलना होता है बस, सीख जाएंगे हम। एक मंत्री तो बोलना भाई मुझसे ही में।
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue powder.
उसके लिए 10 चीजें करनी पड़ेंगी तब एक मंत्र बोलना सिखाएंगे भाई। तुम्हारी मुंह को छुन दिया गया भाई, रिवोल्ट। तुम्हारी शकल को क्या हो गया?
I wish we didn't have to use the gas.
रिटर्न टू मैडम, भाई यही तो जगह थी, कहाँ गया? अच्छा यहीं पे। क्या मजाक है, गायब क्यों हो गया हमारे पर?
I wouldn't bother yourself about that. If I were you, I'd be more inclined to acquire myself some Bubba Puss. I'm sure Garlic could point you in the right direction. Soon get that complexion in better.
क्या कर लीजिए? ऊपर है, क्या होगा? भाई स्टोरी बढ़िया है अभी तक तो, कुछ कंफ्यूजिंग स्टोरी नहीं है, बहुत नॉर्मल स्टोरी है।
Welcome back. Have you finished your assignments?
Reporting back,
स्ट्रेट
Professor.
फॉरवर्ड है सब,
Assignments
समझ आ
all
जाएगा
finished.
तुम्हें।
Well done. Shows good
ज़्यादा
discipline.
दिमाग नहीं लगाना पड़ेगा।
Wisdom is a golden snitch, as they say, and you're proving a skilled seeker in that regard. Let us practice Arresto Momentum. A charm, incidentally, created to stop quaffles from plummeting straight to the ground during a Quidditch match. Precise, deliberate movements.
ये क्या है? Arresto Momentum unlocks the motion of enemies. अच्छा,
Very good. I recommend practicing your new.
भाई ये कब खुलेगा? कोई तो चलाना भाई मेरे को सब पे। क्या मिला था अभी मेरे को? मैं भूल ही गया। एसेटो कुछ तो मिला ना। चाहिए।
Much as possible. Perhaps before.
Arresto momentum.
That's it. Keep it up.
नाइस। ये तो मूवीज वाले में फ्रीज वाला क्या फ्रीज वाला? ये अच्छा है पर मैं इसको यूज नहीं करूँगा। हाँ वो देख लिया, मिल गया। मेरे को तो वो खोलना है वाला काटा हुआ। Wingardium Leviosa, acquire and use a venomous tentacula। कहाँ से मिलेगा? ये होता क्या है वो? फोकस पर्सन तो ये रहा। ये रहा डॉगवीड एंड डेथ कैप से सीड लेना पड़ेगा इसका। परचेज द रेसिपी। ओके भाई। अच्छा उसमें कितना टाइम लगेगा? चलो बाय बाय। नमस्ते बाय। पितृदेव संरक्षण। बढ़िया गेम है, ट्राई करना। ट्रिपल्स वो कहाँ गया? मैक्सिमा एंड एंड्योरेंस। ओके रेसिपी लेनी पड़ेगी तो वहाँ चलते हैं। हॉग्समीड। लेट्स गो। रेसिपीज किस पे मिलती थी यार? अरे भाई सामने तो खड़ा हूँ मैं उसके।
Hello there. In the market for potions, are we?
रेसिपी खरीदनी है।
What can I do for you today?
$1200। ये तो मैंने अभी देखा 1200 का है। परचेज सेल करना पड़ेगा कुछ।
Very good. Never hurts to keep my stocks replenished. I hope to see you again. Farewell for
Bye.
now.
मैंने ध्यान ही नहीं दिया. गेम चाहता है कि तुम गेम खेलो भाई. सीधा सीधा मिशन मत करो. मेन ये भी सही है. ये कर लेते हैं भाई फिर.
Look at this place. Did the Mer people really leave Nerida an artifact? Glacius, Accio, Incendio, Confringo.
है. नहीं आ रहा मुझे.
Might I beseech you for some?
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
Revelio.
जाओ हमारा सीखना ही पड़ेगा भाई कभी ना कभी.
Hello, sir. What do you sell here?
Hello, I'm Jalal Semi, and this is my potion shop. I can answer any questions you have about the town.
What do you have for sale?
What can I help you with today? Ah, yes, a wonderful choice. I'll have no trouble selling this. Thank you. I hope to see you again sometime.
Accio, Protego, Stupefy, Glacius, Confringo, Stupefy, Accio, Incendio. Protego, Stupefy. Accio, Incendio, Confringo, Glacius. Accio, Incendio, Confringo. I should investigate. The castle must have been quite stately in its time.
The curiosity... What do you think you're doing? Running home?
Protego!
Stop messing around like a pig!
Accio! Incendio! Confringo! Stupefy! Stupefy! Accio! Incendio! Confringo! Glacius! Revelio! Revelio.
I heard something. I'm sure...
Accio. Incendio. Protego.
Avoiding...
Glacius.
Let's see you survive.
Accio. Incendio. Confringo.
You'll have to fight him.
Revelio. Protego. Stupid one. Accio. Incendio. Stupid one.
A mere irritant.
Stupid one. Protego. Stupid one. Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Glacius.
That all you got? Confringo.
Revelio. Here we are. Mr. Weeks wasn't wrong about the mountain views.
If it isn't the second best Slytherin.
Revelio. Hello, Imelda. So, another trial?
Of course it's another trial. And you'd better be taking part.
Does this mean you've changed your mind about me?
Well, you're a step up from the good-for-nothings who usually challenge me. While they sit around and hope to be the best, I put in hours of practice. No one sets records by wishing for them, and I need strong competition to stay on top of my game. Are you going to try to beat my flying record or not?
I'm ready to fly.
Finally, a decent challenge.
I'm getting the hang of this. Ho! Ho!
नहीं फंस गया लॉल
Brilliant. Brilliant.
amazing
Close, but not close enough. Made it! Ho! Ho! I'd say that was acceptable. Brilliant.
हो गया
Aha! Brilliant.
easy
You've improved, I must admit. That was a bloody good run. Be careful. Earn a reputation for talent around here, and some people get put out about it.
Sounds like you're speaking from experience.
Yes, well, I am. Anyway, you didn't do abysmally. I can't deny that. But you'll not have the same luck on the South Coast course.
We'll see, won't we? Till next time.
I half expected you to back down. Rest on your laurels. See you at the South Coast trial, if you don't lose your nerve. To race this course again,
Accio,
visit the podium with the
Confringo,
leaderboard,
Glacius,
where you can
Incendio.
start the race and check your time.
Revelio. Another successful flight. I should let Mr. Weeks know.
Nothing better than flying a broom.
क्या मजाक है?
Revelio. Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologize if I seemed a bit unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not. And from what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something. Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night. Now, if you wouldn't mind humouring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Ooh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed. Which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Yes! Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do against those trolls in Hogsmeade has gained you a reputation for fearlessness. Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, most would find my fear of them unwarranted. You, however, have seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't bring myself to go near them. In fact, I know of two statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my evening duties.
I'd be glad to help you, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I knew I could count on you. First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alahomora, that's how.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, tosh. I sense you're a bit like me when I was your age. Oh, the school was my oyster. And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it. Oh, those were the days. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital wing. Good luck. Oh, and thank you.
Hello, Mora, finally.
Aloha Mora.
अच्छा ऐसे खुल जाएगा. What?
Well done! You're in. Remember, use a disillusionment chart.
दोनों घुमाने थे भाई.
This is a restricted area.
अरे नहीं नहीं वो यूज करना मेरे को.
Faculty caught you sneaking about, didn't I?
अरे वो यूज करना था ब्रो. अजीब ही बंदा भाई. ये नहीं ये.
How are your students getting along this year?
Rather poorly, I'd say.
Is that so?
We're raising a generation of coddled kids.
This must be the prefect's bathroom.
Loyalists are preparing for a rebellion. Brutes, always mucking about, stirring up trouble. Perhaps Ranrock and Hissop wouldn't be so combative if the Ministry would allow them to have wands. One of those goblins comes near me, I'll have you. Or Helm, I suppose. Anyway, I'm not afraid of a goblin rebellion. My marching Professor Hecat's class is superb. I don't think that's what that class is for. Why don't you leave goblins alone, troll? How dare you speak to a prefect that way? I'm a prefect too, you twit. That's it. 50 house points. You know you can't do that.
Aloha Mora.
Oh, really? Can I travel? Can I travel from here? No.
Revelio.
The head you're clear is good.
That you are to be remanded at once.
ठीक है भाई, ये भी ठीक है, ये सब करवा लो। कब जाएगा यहाँ से?
What trickery are you up to?
मैं जाऊँ कैसे? पीछे से देख रहा था।
That you are to be remanded at once.
रिस्टार्ट करना पड़ेगा क्या? चलो एक और ट्राई करते हैं। वहाँ खड़ा हुआ है ना वो, पहले नहीं खड़ा हुआ था वहाँ पे वो।
Revelio.
इधर से चले जाते हैं भाई, इधर से देख लेगा।
On my authority, you do not belong here.
कर लो। एक ही बार में करना पड़ेगा उसको।
Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. First, please allow me to apologise if I seemed a bit, unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not. And from what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something. Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night. Now, if you wouldn't mind humouring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue.
Accio, Incendio,
Confringo, Glacius. Odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Yes. Terrifying creature that can
Revelio.
see nature. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used the boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my
Incendio,
oath that they
Confringo, Glacius, Accio.
That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't bring myself to go near them. In fact, I know of two statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my evening duties.
I'd be glad to help you, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I knew I could count on you. First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alahamora, that's how.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, tosh! I sense you're a bit like me when I was your age. Oh, the school was my oyster. And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it. Oh, those were the days. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital wing. Good luck. Oh, and thank you.
Aloha Mora.
Well done! You're in. Remember, you disillusionment charm, so I'll clap it on you.
Accio!
Rather poorly, I'd say.
Is that so?
We're raising a generation of coddle cape flappers that can scarcely tell the difference between aconite and...
वो आ रहा था कुछ ऊपर, मैं वो चेक कर रहा था.
Accio!
Is that so?
We're raising a generation of coddle cape flappers that can scarcely tell the difference between aconite and asphodel.
तेरे को देख रहा है वो इस बार. ये क्या ग्लिच है गेम में? ये कहाँ से आ गया?
Accio!
How are your students getting along this year?
Rather poorly, I'd say.
Is that so?
We're raising a generation...
This must be the prefect's bathroom.
They're saying that Ranrock's loyalists are preparing for a rebellion. Brutes. Always mucking about, stirring up trouble. Unwritten wouldn't be so combative if the ministry would allow them to have wands. One of those goblins comes near me, I'll hand him his hat. Or hell, his both.
सेव करता हूँ।
What are you up to now? No students in the hospital wing on account of my venomous tentacular.
Not at the moment, no. Plenty of other perils and pitfalls to send them my way, though. Well, I suppose I should begin my rounds now.
I suppose Professor Black knows best. Students are terribly disappointed about Quidditch being cancelled.
Huh. I had planned to bet a few galleons on Hufflepuff this season.
Hufflepuff? Ravenclaw?
I know when I see a winning bet, and Ravenclaw would not have been that. Not this year, anyway.
I'm partial to Hufflepuff myself. What was that?
Revelio. Accio.
Students in here.
Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, Rancorous Carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Hogsmeade, does it? No. I am determined, with your help, to discover the identity of my tormentor.
It's definitely intriguing. I'd like to help you solve this mystery.
You, my friend, are a gentle person and a scholar, and I have something to offer in exchange for your assistance. Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night. Thus, I encourage you to use a disillusionment when necessary.
Understood. I shall keep an eye out.
I appreciate that. Oh, and I knew you were the one to ask for help. Keep at it so we can solve this mystery.
Brace yourself. Accio. Revelio. Accio.
कल करना पड़ेगा उसको। कल करते हैं। चलो भाई खत्म करते हैं आज का। सेव कर देते हैं, कर देते हैं। बाय। गुड नाइट।